This is Bill Bradley, defensive backfield coach, and you're watching Outside the Huddle with the Florida Tuskers.
Oh man, this is before my time. This is ancient stuff.
This Philadelphia Eagle helmet looks just like the one that we had, color-wise.
But yeah, things have come a long way, I'll tell you what. Is this Coach Bradley's helmet?
Jerry Sisemore, his head's so big, I don't know if they make helmets big enough for his head anymore, but he has a large brain cavity, so he does a lot of thinking, and he's a very intelligent man, but when he puts that thing on, if he runs into you, you know that you've been hit by somebody, even though he's on the offensive line.
My fingers are so big they wouldn't fit between the black keys on the piano, so they gave me a trombone in the 5th grade, you know, and I was Gabriel Blow his horn, and I didn't even sign up for football in the 7th grade. And the coaches walk around, he goes by the band hall, and he comes in there. I'm trying to hide behind my trombone, and he said, no, you're coming with me. So, you know, football is big in Texas. Whether you want to play or not, I mean, you're going to play.
Football is big in Texas, and everybody plays it. It's probably what a lot of people grow up and strive to be as a football player. Going to a major university and a big-time football school, and I was very, very proud to wear the Longhorn sticker on the side of my helmet.
When I did finally start playing football, then, okay, where do you want to go to school? And I'd love to go to the University of Texas. And that was the only place I ever wanted to go.
I opted to go to college and take a football scholarship, and I also lettered at the University of Texas as a freshman in baseball as well as football and track.
The guy was amazing. He can do everything. Showed up at the intramural track meet, barefooted, won the pole vault, the high jump, the broad jump, and I mean, it's amazing.
4 weeks left into the college season there, they pulled me down on defense, and I ended up starting at right cornerback and did fairly well. You know, I think I actually started for 3 games and ended up, of those 3 games, I think I ended up with 5 interceptions, so got lucky.
And then in the Cotton Bowl of '69, his senior year, intercepts 4 more, whatever. So Bill Bradley, this is Super Bill Bradley. You know, then you find out through the winning touchdown in the high school championship game, left-handed, falling down, you know, Bill Bradley, Super Bill Bradley.
I'm a right-handed thrower, and I just happened to throw 1 touchdown left-handed, and, you know, the people talk about it, and so it got to be a little bit blown up out of proportion. But I got to Texas and played quarterback in the same type of system, and started at quarterback for 2 years. And Texas is a big school, an important school in the state, and I think to have a scholarship and to play football there was quite an honor. Coach Royal, he was a coach that demanded respect through his presence, and he was very, very disciplined. Was it hard? Yes, it was tremendously hard. Some people couldn't handle it.
You know, Gary Shaw was one of those guys in the state of Texas. Everybody wants to go to the University of Texas and be a big star. And when he showed up down there, there were, you know, 120 other big stars. And Coach Ross said, look, Cowboy, everybody's treated the same here. And if you can do it, fine. If you can't, then someone else will. So he got his feelings hurt. So I guess he's smart enough to write a book or whatever.
The book, Meat on the Hoof, probably exposed the way some of the people trained players when they were in college, and I think there was a lot of truth to it. But I also think that it depends on your attitude toward the way that you had to work. And I know it after I got through with the Medina sessions at the University of Texas, it took me 7 years to get out of shape.
Frank Medina. Frank was about 4'11", and what a beautiful experience that was. Coach Royal had him in charge of physical conditioning and off-season attitude adjustment. I mean, it was punch in the bag, you know, a heavyweight boxer for 5 3-minute rounds, you know, jumping rope for 25 minutes, putting a 50-pound sack of sand on your back and walking 75 steps to the top of the stadium. And we get up on the bench in the locker room, turn on the heater, close the doors, and then he'd have us all on the floor with dumbbells, and we'd start doing sit-ups. He got to 300 or 400, I know, before I blacked out. But yeah, Frank Medina is one of those guys that you just love, and when you're away from him, it's just like, oh man, that was a rich time. I wish I'd paid more attention.
He always treated you with respect, but yet he expected a lot out of you, and he wouldn't let you not do his type of work. And he wouldn't belittle you a whole lot. He would just make you work. And everybody had to do it, and everybody did. Those who couldn't fell by the wayside and wrote books about it.
Up next.
In '72, Jerry got drafted as the #1 pick of the Philadelphia Eagles and became one of their mainstays for years and years and years to come.
Bright House Networks. Experience ordinary entertainment with Bright House Networks.